Yeah, there's a mechanical steering, so I'm only like suggesting which direction.
Bye.
Bye.
The key in, buddy.
Yeah.
Ready? Start her up. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Top speed. Let's go. Here we go. Left turn. Woo! Say hi, doggies. Beep beep. Can you beep to them? Beep. Hi, Dino. Let's see how far the remote goes. Bye-bye, Bruce. Bye-bye. It's still working. I don't think it's meant for ultimate. Oh, that seems to be the range. It stopped. So, what is that? About 75 feet, maybe? Whoa, here we go. We're going to do a flyby. Here he comes. Hey, Brucey, can you beep? Beep, beep. Yeah. Let's go visit Dino. Hi, Dino. Ooh, it's working good on this. Let's go visit Saki. Hey, alright, we're going to do a little walk around today of the Jaguar 12-volt F-Type for kids. Got this off of Amazon and had about 4 battery charges on it so far. So just some quick highlights of the features. This is the higher spec model. It has the stitched and somewhat nicely padded seat. Now it looks like it's a 2-seater. Really it's a 1-seater, but as you'll see in a video, we did squeeze 2 kids in it. And it comes with a 5-point harness, which I took off the shoulder harnesses because they didn't fit very well, and figured, shouldn't have any rollover accidents in this. And I moved the lap belts back. They had attached up here and it came over really his legs, so I moved those back so it goes more around his waist, and I shortened this up. This was really, the anti-submarining strap was way too long, but now it fits much better, and you can get at that by going under the seat. It's clipped in. I'll show you some pictures of what's underneath that. It's not too hard to take off. But another thing I did was I cut some carpeted floor mats, which dress it up a little bit in there. The plastic would really get scratched up pretty easily, so those fit in nicely. You know, it's just on off on the throttle. If you switch it to manual and put it in drive, it's just, there's no proportionality to the throttle. But steering, there's a mechanical linkage, so the child can always steer it. But if you put it in RC mode, you'll see, I'll get out the controller here. There's the remote. These are just tap. If you hold it down, it'll go all the way right or all the way left. Not immediately, but if I just tap it, you'll see you can step it through its range of steering. So far, my 20-month-old, pretty much goes with the flow, but if he yanks on it hard enough, it will steer. What else is nice? The bright taillights. I mean, it's just a gorgeous car. The paint job is beautiful. It's got a trunk back here, and I added an extra speaker, which doesn't really help that much for the sounds, but I'll let you hear those in a second. Here's the horn. And this just plays some pretty cheesy music, but I like that one. Or you got a stereo, or a radio I should say, and to activate that, let's see, you can line in is for an SD card or an MP3 I guess, but if you click mode, see a radio station. You can't directly tune it, but if you hold down the play button, it'll go through the spectrum and get the major stations into presets, and it takes a while because it picks up about 30 different stations. You got a nice volt gauge here, so you can watch what it's doing under load or just static here. Here's a charge port, a little 1 amp charger. It's supposed to charge it for 10 hours. The mirrors, yeah, these kind of work. I don't know what the kid really sees. Probably might get a view. You can adjust them a little bit. Obviously non-functional speedo and tack, but they're a little light in there. Really, actually a nice key. It's a metal key with a tumbler, and I just got a Jag key fob. Forward and back are neutral, manual or RC mode. The doorknobs are kind of hard to use, but you see you still have a pretty high step over height there since there's no metal frame. Needs some stiffness. And I've already done it to this one. I bought these $4 toilet levers.
It's not wrong to be tempted.
Yeah, it's not wrong to be tempted. That's what I always say.
Flooding in thousands of homes and businesses.
You can adjust the volume here. I like that. All right. The hood doesn't open. It's clipped in. You can pop it off from underneath, and that's where there's one speaker and the motor for the steering. Oh, there's a remote. The front headlights are actually pretty bright if you look straight ahead. They're kind of like projector beams. I didn't put the little caps over the wheel lugs on yet. Mainly just, I'm not sure if I have to take them on or off again. Let's turn the key off and you can see that. It's a nice metal key here, isn't it? And I bought a few more washers because the front wheels had a lot of play in them. And I've also kind of tightened up the, or I'd say lubed up and checked the front steering. I painted underneath because it was white plastic around the wheel wells, which was annoying me a little bit. Other than that, like I said, we've got about 4 runs on it. And it does seem to strain, you know, even just coming up my gentle driveway, you'll see the voltage dip down into the 11s with 2 kids in it, which it's not meant to, but we did have 2 2-year-olds in it yesterday, and it lugged them around pretty good, so yeah, so far really happy with this thing. So I'll try and do this with while filming and controlling. Show you the turning circle here, and as you go forward or back in remote, it will tend to straighten out, so you have to continually tap it if you want to make a sharp turn. I'm trying to make a circle here. I'm tapping right, 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 holding. Yeah, so it'll make a fairly tight circle if you keep on the number. And you see here, I'll show you over the grass a little bit. This was just cut yesterday. So it'll do it. With a child in it and any longer grass, it'll really be a struggle. But it's not meant for that. So that's in top speed mode actually. And there's a little bit of wheel rubbing, but nothing major. You can see it moves out alright with nobody in it, and looks pretty good doing it. Try a reverse turning circle. A little bit of wheel rubbing there. Those are rubber wheels, which is really, really nice for, smooths out the ride a little bit. You can get great grip. There it is. Neat little car.